Good morning, this is Clinton Gray coming to you again from Huachuca City Community Garden. And I wanted to speak a little bit this morning about pepper plants, their support and why you want to do it and to help maximize your harvest on this. So here next to me, this is a bed of peppers. This variety happens to be banana peppers. They're probably 2 weeks roughly from harvest. And you can see this is a nice healthy plant. But as these peppers grow and this plant gets taller and taller, it's going to get top heavy. And we look at this one right next to it. See how this one's already leaning? And you can see it's got a good set of peppers on it, but it's getting heavy, and we had a little bit of wind and they just start falling over. And before long, that will be down on the ground and your peppers will be ruined, or at least a lot of them. And you just won't have half the harvest that you want out of these. And I want to show you how to put cages around these so that we support these and they produce their maximum potential. These are pepper cages, what I would call them, that we have built out of that same concrete reinforcing wire that we did for the tomato cages. But these are half as tall and they're half the diameter. This is a 1 foot diameter, and it's basically 6 of these full squares around. It takes a little more to squeeze it together. Again, the hog rings like we did on the tomato cages. And then these particular ones, I like to leave some legs on these a little bit that point down in the ground. So when you put them in the ground, they have a little bit of support. So this pepper plant is a little bigger than I would usually like to put these cages on. I would have liked to have put these on 2 weeks ago, but we just didn't get to it. But still, what we can do is just be gentle, and we can put this pepper, just gently pull these, all of these leaves into this cage, and we just go down little by little, and you just gently work this down, and you're wanting to get your leaves, your peppers, everything inside the cage. And I'm going to keep going with this until I get it all the way down to the ground. Here's another branch down here that I missed. Okay, so I'm just going to push that gently down. Here's more that needs to come in. Here's a little more. And you basically want to have this where it's not pushing down any limbs or that kind of thing. All the tips is the most important thing that you want to get inside the cage, because that's where your new growth is going to come. And then I just gently put it where this is all the way down on the ground, and that is nice and sturdy there. And then you can already see how this is supporting that pepper, and it's not going to fall over. This, by the end of the season, will be up to the top here. This is more the size, these two, of what I would like to have the size where I'm putting these cages on them. And you can see I can just rotate that a little bit, and let's see, rotate it a little like this, and gently put that down on there. And then as this grows, this is going to just have great support. When it puts that nice pepper load on there, it's all going to be supported up off the ground, and you're going to maximize your harvest, and that's what we're after. Okay, this is the other style of pepper cages, I would call them, that you can buy at garden centers, and you can see they're kind of cone-shaped. Typically they have 3 wires, some come with 4. These were put on several weeks ago when they were small, and you can see how this pepper is just growing up lovely in this. When this, by the end of this season, this will be clear up to the top, and we'll have harvested a lot of peppers off of them. So that's it for this part of it. If you'd like to join us here at the garden and volunteer, there's information in the show notes below. We're always love to have new friends and neighbors to come join us here at the garden. So that's it for now.